Good morning, welcome to my studio. I told Amy that I would take care of the June featured art techniques, so this is my start, and hopefully you guys will learn some fun new techniques. I will tell you up front, I don't think any of the techniques that I'm going to be sharing are my personal techniques. There are so many things out there, and there's so many things that have been done for years and years and years and years that it's not original. I can show you how to do different things that I love doing. I don't know where I learned them, but they're still fun. Let's see, I hope you guys learn those, and I'm going to be learning how to edit video, so you'll have to bear with me. I had some comments on my first video that I put up on how people were very impressed that I went through the entire video without stopping and restarting, and that was really surprising. But the truth was that I have no clue how to edit a video, so I'm going to learn that during this one, I guess. So each week in June I'm going to focus on a different background technique or using different supplies to make a background. And the first one I wanted to start with is drywall mud. And drywall mud is so much fun. It's very inexpensive, and you can do a lot of stuff with it. So for this week only, different things that you would need is drywall mud, and you can find this at any home improvement store. It comes in big 5-gallon buckets, and the reason I use this is I like the texture. It is very versatile, and you can buy things from an art store to do this with, such as modeling paste. There's a lot of different modeling paste and molding paste and all different thicknesses or heavinesses, however you want to say that. But you'll get a jar maybe about this size, and it will cost you at $10 or $12. Drywall mud, you can pick up a 5-gallon bucket for $12 or $13. So it just makes no sense to me. I had some for a small hole in my house, and I ended up giving more than half the bucket away, but I'm still saving a lot, and I'll have this stuff on hand when I want it. So my suggestion is to find some art friends that might like to share a bucket with you, and you can go pitch in. You know, it might cost you, $2 or $3, and you can all get big supplies that you won't need more. Or just, if somebody is doing any kind of construction work or remodeling, anything like that, they'll probably have some around. Or you can just buy a bucket and give part of it away, whatever. But you'll need this. Otherwise, don't go out and buy anything, because I really don't think you're going to need to purchase anything else for any of the techniques using this. You can use anything that's laying around that you have. You're going to need some kind of a base. I'm going to just use these little pieces of hard watercolor paper, and it's pretty tough paper. But you can do these techniques on a canvas. You can do them on a piece of board, do them right inside your altered books on a page, or on the covers on the outsides. You can do this on anything, and it's really fun. So you'll need something for a background. You're going to need something to make some textures with, such as things to comb in, or popsicle sticks, anything that makes an impression or can make a design. You'll be using your hands. We'll use stencils, rubber stamps if you have those, anything like sequin waste. Sequin waste is really fun, and we'll be using that. Anything we can press through or press into the drywall mud to make a texture in it. And then after it's dry, we're going to be coloring, using something to color the backgrounds with. Some people like to use it on top of a color, and you can do that. We'll be learning that part, or putting color over it. So, paints, washes, inks, watercolors, glazes, anything that you like to color with, or that you like to use to add color in your projects, that's great, and that's what you're going to use. So again, don't go buy anything. We'll get started, and let's have some fun.